I'm curious about that moonshine. What type of fight are we dealing with here? That's a lot of boys. There's a guy with a freaking welder's mask on too. The Fist Fort. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to DAR Survival. I'm your host, the Birdman Mr Falcon. In case you're wondering, Falcon, did you lose your streak for the Black Volga after 7 weeks? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I think like literally after I recorded that video, the next day it was done. I forgot to log in, so you know, I told you it was gonna happen. But what I did off camera though was I realized I had so many parts to make this happen, so I did it. We are now rocking the Vaz. You guys were like, Falcon, if you got the items to do it, just do it. And you were right, because honestly, I was leaving too many things behind because I was like, I'm gonna wait till we get over here because I don't need it. But look, my problem was rubber parts. I already have 19 again. It was so easy to make this. As a matter of fact, all I really had to do was use a couple of rubber parts. I disassembled this vehicle, used the battery for this to move it into here. It was so easy to make, so yeah, I made it. So even now that I made this new vehicle, 87%. I'm such a freaking hoarder, man. What can I say? Hoarder, not a whore. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it if that's your profession, you know. Just saying, but I'm a hoarder. Anyway, today, we have the next quest. I traveled from far, far away to get over here for us, so none of that grinding needs to be involved here. We are going back to, apparently, my wife's sister's house, hoping to find her family. Intact house in there. I have not been in here before, so I think before we walk in there, let's handle a quick little save. I have raided you many times, stop asking me. Okay, and that's where we're going right there. Now here we have a gas station, we have a police station, apparently a tech school of some kind, we have a hospital of some kind, and also a construction site too. Okay, so there's plenty of things to be gathered here. I probably won't spend too much time doing it, but you know me, I'll do it off camera anyway, so. I don't want to hear, Falcon, you're leaving things behind. Look, I do it for you guys. I make progress in the videos, I grind off camera. I like grinding off camera too, like I usually just like, I'll grind for items that I've skipped for the videos. I'll just put on a podcast or put up a video on YouTube and have it play in the background while I grind. It's actually surprisingly soothing. To my surprise, I found Marina's apartment right away. I'd only been there twice before. By my memory, they didn't let me down. By my memory, they didn't let me down? I should probably be a bud my memory. Not by, but. The apartment looked as though Marina and her husband Arthur had unhurriedly packed up their things and left. There was no mess, even the bed was neatly made, and the dresser was decorated with silly figures made of colored glass. I found an old pencil drawing on the coffee table in the second room. I immediately knew it was Sasha's. My daughter had true artistic talent, but she didn't draw very often. She didn't have the patience for it. The drawing was of a meadow. 3 people were sitting and happily eating sandwiches on a beige picnic blanket. Galia, Sasha, and me. I need to search every inch of the apartment. So we're looking for Sasha's diary here. Page 1 of it anyway. Haitian. Search it out. Should I put stealth stuff on in case we get attacked? We should be fine. I guess if we get attacked, we might as well have the good armor on. So this diary, page number 1. My aunt and uncle left a long time ago. The apartment's empty. In the morning, Mom and me went to the train station. There were soldiers there. They said that the trains weren't running anymore, and they told us to clear off. They were drunk. When we got back, we saw a burning shop. Nobody tried to put it out of the fire. There was nobody in the streets at all. We only encountered other people once. They shouted something and started running towards us. Mom grabbed my hand and dragged me into a building entryway. We sat there and waited for the people to leave. 2 of them didn't. They stood there, asking us for food, coughing the whole time. We met a little girl in the stairwell of our building. She said her name was Nika, that she was 4 years old and that her parents had left and not come back 3 days ago. Mom asked Nika where she lived and took her there. Mom told me to go wait in my aunt's apartment. Mom came back and made pasta, gave 1 portion to me, and took the second one away. To Nika, probably. She told me to go to sleep. Mom was gone a long time, so I went to find her in Nika's apartment. I peered through the keyhole and saw Mom sitting by Nika's bed, reading her a story. Then she stroked Nika's hair and said she'd be back in the morning. But Mika started to cry and asked Mom not to go. Mom stayed. In the morning, Mom woke me at dawn. Her eyes were puffy, probably from lack of sleep or from crying. She said that we were leaving for Kurgan, for Grandpa's old apartment. I started packing up. I asked her about Nika, if she was coming with us. Mom shook her head. I looked out and saw the door to Nika's apartment was shut. Was she sick and dying? Could be. Besides the table and the floor, I noticed 2 small crumpled pages, covered in my daughter's slightly crooked handwriting. I read both pages and felt my spirits lift. Galia and Sasha, whole and unharmed, had been here, in this very apartment. Better yet, I knew where they had gone afterwards. Buoyed up, I reread my daughter's diary entries. Huh, that's some chicken scratch handwriting. Maybe she's destined to be a doctor. And Galia, it was just like her to take in and feed an abandoned child. But when I sat the pages aside, I started wondering, what happened to the little girl? Did her parents come back in the night, guilt-ridden to take their daughter away? Why would they leave her on her own? And why didn't Galia take her with them? And what did that locked door mean? Whatever it means, I have to go to Kurgan. Oh, come on, dude. You could probably put 2 and 2 together. My God, it's a fairly long trip, my dude. Let's go off over here to the police station. And we gotta go through the armory for a fact. And what do you got here, Officer's Body? Some of that here, disassemble. I've been picking up the gun parts too now. Like, a lot of people are like, no, don't skip those. You're gonna need them for just weapons over time. So, I mean, now that we have like more carrying potential, it's not really a big deal. So I have like a ton of those now. I don't even know how many I have, but I imagine it is a quite huge number. I've also just realized right now that this is a really highly rated area. So what I've been doing now is to circumvent that, obviously, so we have it. Equipment, go off and use you finally. And it's gonna break in 3 months. I hope we can find another one in time. I don't think we could fix this, so you have to find another one, but we'll use that. And I've been using that in like maybe like 20% right here. A lot of people have been telling me, Falcon, you have all those stuff, why don't you use them? And I was like, yeah, you're right, I should. It's one of those things that like in games, like it's kind of like in RPGs, you know, like in RPGs, like, I don't really play them too much nowadays, but I used to love RPGs like when I was younger because I had all the free time in the world. I used to play RPGs, like JRPGs for the most part, and I would basically wind up at the end of the game with like every single elixir and mega elixir and whatever that they've offered thus far, never using them. I'd be thinking the entire time, well, I'm gonna need them for the final boss battle. And maybe you would use them, more often than not, you would not. So you'd beat the game, and what would happen? What would happen? All those elixirs and mega elixirs, still there. Or at least like 90% of them, still there. Why? Because you didn't want to use them when you were playing, because you were always thinking to yourself, I'm gonna need them for something later. Nope. Should've just used them. And that's kind of like what happens with this game too. Like, I still have that mentality where it's like, no, this is too good to use, I better save it. And look at that, look how much time we spent here, and we're only at a 10 with radiation. Might as well pick up that ad because, you know, I like to make fun of them at least. Alright, it was an ad for Last Shelter Survival, again. But at least this time they didn't show me that weird, like, trailer where every single character is a clone of each other in one single fort. This time they showed me, like, you know, zombies being blasted as they were coming in. I guess it's like one of those tower defense games. Kind of like, They Are Billions, which we played on the channel a while back. That was a really fun game. Really difficult, but fun. I got another dino flashlight. It's like the 3rd one that I have of those now. Alright, I guess if there's nothing else to acquire, well, I guess we'll pick that up. After this, we'll step out, start heading down the road here. This is going to be a mechanics manual. I had like a million of those manuals stacked up. I forgot I was picking them up and like not reading them. So when I was doing some inventory management off camera, I went through the area or at least little tab where all of them are at, and I was like, dude, I got like a million of them over here. Before we go though, do you have, yes. Medicine is always fairly really important to me, so let's go and pick that up, and I guess I'll take that too. And I like so many of those freaking little green pills. There we go, radiation resistance, that's the stuff right there. Don't want to leave that behind. Get my tea. Just fuel. Garbo. And we'll get those little small pills. What are those small pills for? I feel like if you keep picking it up and... Oh, for energy. Oh man, I should have a lot of those, huh? I'm always like, you know, chugging on like tea when I need energy, but now I should just use that. Well, we're at 20 now. Let us step on out of here. So, our destination is going to be mostly down this road for the most part, so there's no in out of that one. Step out through here, the radiation should start going down now that we're out of Perm. That was a level 4 area. Yeah, over here, level 5, that was crazy. Like, for that one, I had to use the stuff that I put on for that. Like, that was, like, the moment I walked in, it was, like, up to, like, 5 immediately. I was like, whoa! You guys need to relax with that radiation buildup. But now that we're out of there, let's go ahead and conserve this by putting back on my boy here, and let's go back to these. Like, a lot of people have been telling me too, like, you should get rid of these respirators, because they're only like, 15%, and just use these because you have a lot of like air filters to fix those. It's like, you're right, but I want to get rid of these completely, although it feels like I never get rid of them because like every time I go through like 2, I'll eventually find like 4 more, so it's kind of like, I want to go through them legitimately, but I never get the chance to do so because I always find more somehow. So eventually I'm going to have to make a big old conversion over to the other ones and just be like, you know what, just drop these. Probably not even worth it. It probably really isn't, but at this point in the game, whatever. Alright, we good over here? Let's have one of those pills for once. I mean, I have like 32 of them. There it is, good. Alright, I ain't got time to sit around and sleep, man, what can I say? Now, fortunately, this car does travel faster, so hell, we might even get to that location here today. Kungur. Kungur. Anything over here that I'm kind of interested in? Maybe a battle with... Oh, dude. This right here is a raider camp. They took over an entire military area. Oh, that's a hunting shop over here. These are actually kind of rare. Oh, baby. Oh, look at that flashlight. Yo, I've never seen this flashlight before. Powerful flashlight. Dude, it's got to be better than this guy, right? Well, we definitely are picking it up. Dude, that's awesome. Hunting shop, I love the hunting shops. Oh yeah, no, I already had an egg and revolver. Yeah, I think, oh yeah, I took some time off camera to make bullets. That's what I did. I had like plenty of blanks, so I made bullets for the couple of guns that I felt like we needed bullets for. So, crossbow manual, sure, we'll reach you later though. Good hunting shop. Alright, so you are search speed 150. And where is this boy at? Boy? Yo. Survival? There it is. Well, let's load it up first. Search speed 200, alright. I guess I don't need you anymore, do I? Assuming it doesn't, like, drain batteries faster. Speaking of batteries, how many do we have? I've been using those quite a bit. 6 left over. Ooh. I used to have like at least 15 or so. Might have to start resorting to going back to the dynamo one soon. But we'll use this one here for now because 200. You can't skip on that, man. It's 200. So we got that. We have fuel up there, which you probably should grab. And speaking of blanks, I'm out of blanks as I made bullets. So let's come through the construction site and make sure we pick those up. Are we up to 19 already? Oh, that's right, because I took off the good stuff and I traveled here fast. I don't want to worry about radiation right now, so you know what? It's fine. Just go ahead and... It's the radiation one. This one, 25. Just use that right now. Because I might go into that little bandit camp really quickly. So we should probably even have one of those. There it is. Be fully healed up. Blanks, yes. You see, the respirator again. So I use them up, and then I find like 2 over here, and it's an ongoing thing. I'm gonna leave you behind. One way I'm ever gonna... Look, there it is again! I gotta leave you behind, stop. Stop making me want to take you. That white stuff right there, though, is kind of fairly important, so let me get that. Okay. And fuel. Can't leave fuel behind. So, now is a matter of... that bandit camp over here, which is a really, really big one. I've taken over bandit camps and construction sites, never a military one. That actually looks really, really cool. Can we zoom in on there? I wish I could, like, remove the UI, because that looks really, really cool. Alright, let's handle a save, and let's see if we could fight some boys in here. If it's even worth it. Bandit space. So over here, we got just wine, water... Radiation resistance could be nice. I mean, there's batteries. Yeah, we could kind of use some batteries. Oh, you guys have a freaking bellows and a forge. Like, I know we have one, but we have one way, way over there. So, if we kill you boys here, we could have one on the road. Attack him. We're looking at Axe Boy. Ooh, heavy crossbow. 2 heavy crossbows. Those are scary. I've never fought heavy crossbow before. let's go for it. So the question is, do we have any shelter for ourselves? No. There's shelter up there, but we'd have to go all the way about for that. So 2 and 3 are crossbow boys. That's you two. You will charge, and then you guys will stay over there and probably just snipe me from afar. That's a range of 3, so 1, 2, 3. I think he might have to move forward to hit me. You can't hit me this turn, unlikely. So, let's start working on this guy up front. That armor has to go. It'd be nice if you didn't miss too, by the way. Very nice if you didn't miss, but okay. I'm gonna peg you with a couple of these here and hope that's enough to bring down the... Ooh, 146, that's so good. That's what's up. And you know what? If we can get that 92, I doubt we will. That would be a kill. I doubt we'll get it, but... Oh, so close. We're gonna take that hit right now. Those actually pierce armor, so that's a little bit terrifying. But it's fine. Alright, one boy's almost dead. If we toss this right here, it should hit both of them, so we'll work on your armor. I know I gotta take care of you soon, but I need this guy out of the equation completely now. Nice. Oh, rage, of course. 120, 120. Okay. I think we just bomb a bit more. And... I think I want you out of the equation first. Now the question is, will he get to me next turn? I hope not. Can't move. He did. Yeah, that rage did increase his damage quite a bit. It's a problem. So, I'll save that bomb for you. I think we pew-pew you to death. Don't rage, you're dead. And there it is. 132. Let's start conserving a couple of those and hopefully not miss this time, huh? Oh, 193. That was so good. And we finish it up this way. Okay. I want some of them heavy crossbows, my boys, so let's drop them over here. I don't have one. I can't even make one just yet. Actually, I think I can make one, but I actually needed the furnace and the bellows to make it, so oddly enough, here it is. We just found one. That's the body we just went through. Search that one. And search that one. Okay. We'll pick them up for now. Why not? Let's assemble you guys here for a couple of filters. Very nice. That was worth it, I would say, right? I think that was definitely worth it. Take that, take that. Oh, and a steel axe. Yeah, that's even better than the one we got, because we just had the regular iron axe. This is steel, boys. Crossbow bolt. Alright. Sure. We'll take you too. Now the question becomes... bellows? There it is. So my question now becomes, since I killed them from this spot, do they repopulate this area or come back? Or do I have to kill all of them for them not to repopulate and not take over this spot? Because right now I wouldn't mind just leaving and continuing on our journey as long as this over here remains freed up from now. It just makes sense like they would take over it. I mean, why wouldn't they? They're around. They can just go in there and be like, I want it back. But whatever. You know what? I feel like we don't got time to go through every single of those fights. I will find out off camera. I will come back later when I have to do my run through the area for resupplies, and I will find out. But that was a good fight, and we know that we could actually take on tougher fighters now too, which is good. Let's repair you before we book it. And, we're good, right? Yeah. Let's get out of here. Hold up. Let's mark you at least. Hungar... Oh, no, mark. We'll put, fire for... There's a furnace here. Cool. And I guess I'll find out off camera if, they do respawn. Hopefully they don't. But again, I don't mind coming in and just wrecking all of them. So in order for us to get some more progress with this quest done, I'm going to skip everything along the way and just get us there as soon as possible. Although there's a big town coming along the way, if I'm correct, right? We have Sverdlovsk or something, so we might stop there. What is up with these roads here? Are those just like mountainous areas or something? Craters? This could be craters, I guess. Oh, we have a weird little base here. Okay, we'll check that out. How far are we from my actual quest, though? Intact house? 339. We're halfway there. And obviously, if we're not staying around to look for areas, we get there really fast. It's not a problem. We have plenty of fuel. Let's save up to this point here for now. And let's see about this little small survivor space here. Look around and talk to the locals. Go to the settlement leader. Ah, newcomer. Are you a traveler? Will you just be like a random quest that's not really too important? Oh, he's looking for soap. I actually have plenty of soap. Can we do that quest now? How much soap are you talking about here? You gave me 100 caps for 10 bars? That's fine. We have plenty of soap. Look at that. Ran through a quest and just completed initially. Go to the trader. Oh, there's a trader here. What? This is new to me. Buy 2,500 lead for 500 machine oil. Buy 10 auto spare parts for 1 spark plug. Buy 10 motorcycle parts for 3 alcohol. Ooh. Sverdlovsk. Anything here? Oh, it's a big place. Big place that we'll probably have to come back for later. But for now, though, before later, Hunter shop, boys. You know how it is. Ooh, look at this boy. Is that a better version of my boy? This is the Primus stove. How are you different than the one that I have? Well, no, I'm gonna pick you up and feel you up and find out. Take you, take you. Them nakeds. Oh, my boy's thirsty. I will get you soon. How's radiation really high here? Well, that's fine. We're gonna be out pretty soon. Batteries, thank you. We can now continue using our lamp for a while longer. Thirst, right. A little bit hungry too, so we might as well just make ourselves one of these here. 2 birds, 1 stone. You know how we go. Alright. What was I gonna look at here? Oh, that Primus stuff, right. Let's see. How are you any different survival? Oh no. If you guys know like a difference between it, let me know. I'll take them now for now, because they don't really weigh much anyway, but there's a big difference between them and you know about them, let me know, and I will make a switch if I have to. Now luckily for my travel back, I am skipping just about all the fuel that I'm running into, so on the way back I'll pick all the fuel up and it'll make up for me rushing down here for the premise of the video. That's the upside about, like, you know, doing the farming for this stuff off camera. I don't have to really worry about it, because I am going to come through all this fuel anyway. Sean drinks, and there is apparently a lot of lights here. Oh, that's a total raider camp. Check this out. Dude, that's awesome. Are you where I'm going? Because that'd be kind of cool if I was. No, I'm actually not going there. There's where I'm going. Kurgan, which we're really close by. Hold up. Before we go down there, I'm curious about this. Hold up. Bandit's base. Location added to the global map? How about that? And you guys... Moonshine. Never seen that before. Haven't seen a potato in the game before either. Oh, is this what you guys told me? This is where you get the Zaz? This is probably what you guys... Okay, hold on. So had I waited to get this free car, I had to have rode the entire time on motorcycle alone. No. Oh, no. I'm glad that I made it after all. But yeah, that's a free Zaz right there. Okay. I'm curious about that moonshine. What type of fight are we dealing with here? That's a lot of boys. There's a guy with a freaking welder's mask on too. The Fist Fort. How many boys? It seems like it's 4, maybe even more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at the gun this dude has. Can I win this? I don't think I win this. Look at the guns these dudes have. They have like a ton of... No way. I think... Yeah, I'm glad I kind of made the car myself then. Because I don't think if we got here at this point, I don't think I could win this fight. That's just way too many boys with a bunch of armor. I think I would need some of the blacksmith armor. At least level 1. Alright, so you're up here first. The tree would give me cover, correct? A little bit of shelter? Right. So we'd have to do that, then we'd have to snipe this boy, which apparently I can't even snipe this boy. So I would have to do this. 122. I mean, I want to save some of those if they get all huddled up, so I don't want to spend everything. But maybe I could afford one more for now. Okay. But he's got that scary gun that does 120 to 119. You know what? No, I think that gun's scary. So, he's in a retreat. He could probably snipe me from back there, more than likely. I think then we have to start off with maybe this boy. You can't miss, though. That's the problem. If you miss... Good. Ow. Ow. He don't need no perch to get us, my man. Ho ho. Yeah. I don't think we're winning this one. No, sir, Bob. Look at basically what they've done to me in one go. I am using my good armor, right? Yeah, my quote-unquote good armor. Yeah, there's no way you can win this one. We can maybe kill him. Oh, we did! Oh, 100. Oh, wow. Wow. And we have a leg injury for movement speed as well. Jeez Louise. You guys are heartless. Well, can't move, but that's not gonna stop me. Let's see, you're number 5. You got the handgun. I mean, you're just a jerk, is what you are. Luckily, this guy's over just hanging out, waiting for his boys to take care of me. I can't kill this boy this turn. And next turn, he's gonna light me up. He missed. There is that. Oh! And chances are, more than likely, they don't remain dead. So if I come back here later, if I was to recover and come back, they would probably have like all their troops back up, the ones that I killed, right? Or at least the one dude that I killed. And everybody would still be... Everybody get their HP back and stuff like that. Yeah, so we give it a try. I think we definitely, for that fight, would need to get into blacksmithing. And maybe get iron armor, maybe? Because that would give me up 1,000. Because this alone is not going to get us through. Alrighty, that being said, Kurgan is our next destination over here, and this will be the last thing that we do for this video. Where are we going here in Kurgan? Kurgan? Way back home? Down there. Go right to it. Intact house entrance. There is our next diary page. Hopefully we can find out what happened to a little girl. I'm thinking she just died. And the mother was like, you know, you don't need to see this dead body. Gotta fix this vehicle soon. Quest. Mom cried almost the whole way to Kurgan. I asked her what had happened, but she wouldn't answer. She just told the driver to go faster. He called her a moron and told her she'd be the one to push the truck if it got stuck. Then Mom got all the money and she had and gave it to him. He took the money, but within 5 minutes he slowed down again. He said, "Shut up or else you can walk." There was still another 50 kilometers to go to Kurgan. He dropped us off at the pharmacy and drove away. It was raining. Mom told me to wait under a porch while she went to find Aunt Marina and Uncle Arthur. Thunder rumbled overhead. It was so scary. Then Mom and Uncle Arthur came back for me. I thought we were both going with him. But then Mom took hold of my hand and kissed me, saying that she loved me. She told me to take my bag and go with my uncle. I didn't understand. Then Uncle Arthur said that Mom had to go away for a little while to see other relatives, but that she would come back to us soon. It's been 2 days already. My aunt and uncle are lying to my face, but I understand what's going on. And they know that I know, but they still insist on lying because it's easier for them. I hate them. They said it's dangerous to stay in Kurgan, so we're going to go to my grandpa's house outside Bar now, and Mom would meet us there. I told them that I'm going to wait here for Mom. They can leave if they want, but I'm going to wait here until she comes back. Aunt Marina started crying and pleading with me to go with them. I left. Now I'm sitting and listening to them put their things in the car. Aunt Marina said to my uncle, if her father wasn't such a bastard, her mother would still be alive. Ooh. That's a shocker. I had barely finished reading the last sentence when my strength left and I collapsed to the floor. Now I know everything. Gallia was gone. It would have been better to never have remembered her. The bitter irony of it. How nice it would be to not remember anything. But when did she get infected? And from whom? That little girl, Nika? That must be why her parents abandoned her. That's why Gaia's eyes were puffy. Why the door was locked. The little girl was infected. Did Gaia know the little girl was close to death? She must have guessed, but my Gaia would have never left a child to die alone in a hallway. Never. Gaia sacrificed her life for the sake of a stranger's child, and I abandoned my own child and my wife. Marina was right. If I had been there, Gaia would still be alive. It's my fault. Only I. I'll go to Bar now to look for Satya. If she hasn't been infected, I have a chance of finding her. But will she ever forgive me for her mother's death? Will I ever forgive myself? Man. That's a shocker right there. The little girl was infected. You try to do a good deed, right? Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up here for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll come back next episode and do some more. We have a long way to go for that quest though. I'm not sure if not sure what we're doing for the next one. That's a very long trip over there. We'll see if anything pops up along the way. If not, I guess we'll start slowly making ourselves over there. If you have any tips about that fight, though, with the survivor base, let me know. I'm thinking we obviously need better armor, right? I mean, that's what it is. Like, we have good weapons. We just cannot take the amount of damage they're going to hit us with. Unless we get lucky and they miss very often, but that's relying on RNG. We need some base hard defense to kind of withstand a bit. So, let me know if you have any tips for that fight. Otherwise, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you next time.